Hi there, everybody. This is Mel Bonte. I am the host of the business. I don't know if it's a podcast, but
A
it's a
blog?
vlog, a document of our project and our business learning series that we've been doing. So I just wanted to let everybody know that we are back in some capacity.
We
Uh,
back, baby!
we may not be making super extra long videos like last time when we were on the air, but this particular time we're going to be resuming the development series, and right now we're here to talk about a project that we recently uh, got started on that's been in the working for a couple years now. And with that said, let me introduce my co-host. If you notice, we have a third.
One,
Just to
two,
let you
three.
know that uh, uh, our team and everything has been growing indeed. So uh, first, my partner, Ian Jackson. Say hello, Ian.
Hello, I'm Ian. I'm the businessman in the business, man.
Oh God. Yes, that is indeed the business end of our partnership. I'm more creative. And speaking of which, we also have uh, someone high on our executive ship that is also uh, uh, working with us on our project is
Please wait while
Christian Enriquez.
your transaction was not authorized.
Hello, everybody. Oh my God, Ian.
I told you, watching my daughter.
We're keeping this in. We're keeping this in. Fuck it. Let's try that again. Uh, one of the
Please
persons
start
who is
moving it now.
one of the, one of these people who is
Please
who
wait
is
while
high on our
your transaction was not authorized. Please
what?
try another please and start payment now.
And yes,
Your transaction has
the
been canceled.
pandemic has been very hard on us. So as you can see, sometimes the card doesn't work,
Well,
which
if
is
yeah,
what,
he's probably using EBT.
Please start payment now.
the person there who made that racist joke was our new executive, Christian
Your
Enriquez.
card.
Hello, everybody.
Please,
Nice to meet you.
please wait while your
We're
transaction
going
was
to
not
take a
authorized.
brief pause
Please
for one
start
second
payment
till this
now.
transaction is over because
Your
it's way more
transaction
audio than we were expecting. Never mind, we're done. Let's push on.
We're done. I
Okay.
quit.
So, um, it's been a few months. I believe the last show we did was in April, and in April we were explaining how the pandemic, as we did not know it back then, but now being November, we have a huge perspective on the effect of the disease, not only on a scientific level, but also on an economic level. And it has forced us to do what we have to do, as it were, because the financial hardships happening around the country is absolutely real. And uh, in order for us to take care of ourselves, we have to be a little bit more ambitious in our pursuits, and which led for us to take a risk, and which led us to us getting started on our project. So we're making a game. It's very exciting. Everyone here is a part of it. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. We're going to talk about our tiny little game project that we're doing that is known as Castle Guard. For now, we're going to test out another title that we have, but for now, we're happy with it just being codename Castle Guard. And
I'm
I'm
already
going.
codenamed Castle Guard. Is a dope name, FYI.
Thank you. Uh, and we're just going to talk about the project and how it got started and everything. So uh, as I mentioned uh, after what would you say? Would it be the summer? It was
Yeah.
after the first stimulus, I believe, that happened, where we were deciding whether or not this would be something that we should pursue right away, or should we take care of our inner finances and stuff like that. And then when I think that proved to be impossible, we're just like, fuck it, let's make a goddamn game.
It's like, why not? Let's see what we can make happen.
because
Yeah.
because we applied for the small business assistance. Uh, Ian, you can probably go into that. We did everything that we possibly could think of in
Yeah.
order to.
So we did the small business stuff. We applied everybody, saw what kind of loans they were willing to give us, and the answer is nothing. So I think what happened with a lot of like the PPP stuff and other loans is that for anybody who doesn't have like a company with a history, it's good luck getting actual bank loans to get anything done. And if you're doing something creative, if you don't have a long history, good luck getting loans to get anything done. And we applied for everything. We joined some incubator programs, and we didn't get selected on the final round. We were just looking for methods to get funding, and it just nothing panned out. So the business is a real business, but even when you have a real business, like a legal business, you can still hit a brick wall, and that's what we did. So rather than letting that deter us, we said, you know what? Everybody's at home because of the pandemic. Let's just see what happens. Let's throw something at the wall and see what sticks. And we threw stuff at the wall, and it stuck.
Uh,
And that's what brings us to what, September?
um. Yes, yeah, I do believe it was. Yes, it was September-ish. So after a while, of just tired of wallowing and just self-hating the world because of things we couldn't control, uh, we poured pretty much all that energy into creative pursuits. So um, we started working on the documentation of the game, and once we had a satisfying amount of information, we decided to try to reach out on a subreddit called "I Need a Team" or INET, and uh, we just put
And
ourselves out there. Oh, go ahead.
anybody with a small business, if you're not on Reddit checking out the Reddit group, you're doing yourself a disservice.
I, I
I
would say
think
I would
it's
say the
really
same thing
important.
about the Facebook groups too. The Facebook groups are uh, growing pretty well as well. We're in quite a few of the game development groups that they have there, and I think the information there is a little bit more robust because uh, I don't know, the Facebookers seem to be less shy than the Redditors.
Well, people lurk on Reddit.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
You a lurker?
Oh, completely. So yeah, that's how I found. Yeah, of course. Anyway, don't judge me. The point being is that I made a I made a post with the intent of being completely honest about the situation that we were in, and slowly but surely, within a few weeks, we were able to find a few musicians, a couple of concept artists who are just wonderful, and a programmer who has begun the primary coding for the game. So we are completely and totally into pre-production currently, which is really exciting because I'm not gonna lie, it's been years and years and years, and out of all the years that I have been doing most of my creative endeavors, this is the first one that has officially reached production, other than this audio production that I shot uh, uh, many years ago. So yeah, this is the first project that I have that is actually moving forward into being real. So I'm really proud and happy about all of this. So
Yeah. So the thing to take from that is make a plan and be prepared because when the opportunity arises, then you have something to walk into. But if you don't have a plan, an opportunity arises, then you're scrambling trying to figure out what to do, and you might actually squander that opportunity.
Yes. So uh, once we was able to cobble together the team, as it were, we decided to just come up with first thing that we decided was we were not going to allow we're not going to close anything off or sectionalize anything. So uh, we wanted to make sure that all participants that are working within the company have access to learn pretty much any and everything that the company is doing. Like, we truly believe in transparency. So uh, the place that we're doing our business is open to everyone. So if anybody who's in music is interested in programming, the programming section is open. Uh, Anybody interested in looking at the art, we don't section the art off. So everybody in company is able to look at everything and learn everything that is happening in the process of the game, which we hope to document and put out there in the world so people can follow suit. But right now we are our first episode. Once we come back, this is pretty much a mini episode of us just talking real quick about the project. We're currently knee deep in the look, which I will let Christian, who is our pretty much our he is our artistic creator. Uh, so I'll let him tell you a little bit about what we've been doing so far in the art department, or the concept portion, which we're still currently in, of the development.
So, hello everybody. So as of now, thanks to the great talent that we have on board, we've been able to have the artists narrow down the basic look, which, um, which is kind of like a mixture between Calvin and Hobbes and Capcom. And so far, the talented artists have proved to nail the concept down just right. But we're still tweaking the main characters because um, they are going to give the overall sense of the as of the environment as well as the other characters. We're really, really, really close, and we're excited to show everybody. Um, um, Eventually what we've come up to. But yeah, it's it's looking really, really good. Once we start developing more of the assets, we're going to be able to implement it further in the process of the mechanics. So we're really, really excited about it. And yeah, it's going very well.
Did were you able to see the because I'm my thing now is whenever I find something interesting, I'm just going to post it in our Discord. So I like the slash animation this one redditor was working on. Did anybody get a chance to look at that one?
Yes, yes, yes. That was the link that you posted.
Very smooth
Wednesday,
animation.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yes. I very smooth, and uh, it yeah, I really I am enjoying just noticing the process of making a game. Like, before, when I wasn't truly in the thick of it, and like the process wasn't really going anywhere, and it just seemed like it was kind of impossible. I took game development as something that I was completely and totally interested in, but now it has like weight and it's sticking more. So I've become like fascinated now with the process of all of it, like animation. Whereas before I wasn't as open minded to all the other stuff, just to the lane that I'm used to. But yeah, now I I I just love every last inch of it. So this has been great. Anybody else want to talk about their experience or how they feel about it so far? We've been doing this for like officially like a month, I think, all of us together.